Hey, brother watchers. Crazy.
Creative charge or course. You must know what lies ahead. Driving through the deep end of the ocean, leaving obscurity. You are standing in the middle of another world. It's hard to feel your real emotions. You are smiling in a shirt wet with bitter tears. Let me help you find a place to call it home.
We're all stuck in the maze of relationships. Anyway, so getting back to Metaphor Refantasio manga. Alright, this is chapter 5 we're on right now. Increasing wisdom. The curtain rises. Alright. So, Royal Grand Capital Grand Trad, Royal Army Recruitment Center. Preparation for the tournament are underway. Looks like we managed to secure a spot in the tournament. That old man at registration, he was awfully rude when we told him an elder would be registering. Well, the Sanctus Church said that the tribe doesn't matter, so he couldn't turn us away even if he wanted to. Anyway, our next task is finding a monster to slay. Those postings over there should be offering bounties on monsters the gods can't handle. Let's take a look. One of those bounties will make me stand out, but which? Bigger is probably better. Hang on, there's nothing but small-time contracts here. We were too slow. Most of the worthless monster bills were already... The worthiest monster bills were already snapped up, so everyone had the same idea. Looks like there aren't any monsters left for us to hunt. How do we find one now? And tomorrow's the opening ceremony. There's just no time. Hold on. Instead of monsters, what about a request for criminals and such? This is a bounty board after all. Criminal bounty? There's just the one over there. The villain is kidnapper Heisme. Ugh, he's horrible. He's an ex-knight, but he kidnaps and sells off children. Let's take it. I can't forgive such an evildoer. Heisme, isn't he? Whoa, ho, ho! Didn't you hear? What is it they're actually looking for? For this first trial, the expedition of the brave. What they want is the biggest head you can hunt. Ah, that's right. If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you have no chance of winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting. What's with that guy? What he said wasn't wrong, but he just pisses me off. There. Hey, can I take this bounty notice? Oh, sure, go ahead. Wait, Stroll, you heard him. They want a big head. I know, that's why we have to do this. Do you know what he means, Will? Maybe this guy is really huge. Hey. Don't worry, I'll explain later. For now, we have our target. What's left is Hulkenberg's mission, huh? It'll be alright. I have faith in her. Gauntlet Runner. I've considered multiple routes and there's no mistake. In order to participate in the tournament, having a Gauntlet Runner is the bare minimum. Hold on, a Gauntlet Runner isn't something the common folk can buy. That means only high-class nobles or wealthy merchants can join. In short, the privileged elites. Only seasoned travelers could see through this trap. 'Tis hardly open to everyone, as they said. So, how much for a Gauntlet Runner? From what I've heard, it's about as much to build an estate in the capital. How are we supposed to afford that? Very well. I do have some connections, leave it to me. On my honor as a knight, I will not let you down. Even amidst all the commotion in town, I find you buried in your work, as always, Nirus. Go away. I'm busy right now. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a Gauntlet Runner? A gauntlet runner, you say? You're asking me now? My life's work is now stuck in a warehouse. That royal carriage made for the prince. That royal carriage made for the prince. It was my dream, you know. I am sorry. Failing to protect his highness was the royal guard's. No, 'twas my fault. Enough. I'm not trying to blame you. You just you suffered enough. Just never appear before me again. Please, nurse. I must have a gauntlet runner. It can be old or beaten up or whatever. I'll pay you back, even if it takes my whole life. Nurse, I told you to leave! Oh. Damn. This is... Stop. Stop. Don't. Don't look at it! Nurse, please lend me your ear. Tournament for the throne day opening ceremony. Everybody getting prepared here. Oh, look over there, the strongest. Joanna. Is that Joanna? Oh, Lady Joanna. Oh, it's really her. Joanna. Oh my gosh, Lady Joanna. Joanna. Far away Scott. I'm not finna sing this. She sung this, okay? Hand in hand. So she's singing a song of unity. Everybody's cheering. Everybody's going nuts for it. Everybody loves it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So that songstress, Jonah, that was actually really moving, right, Will? Will? I've heard the rumors, but hearing her in person is pretty overwhelming. Hulkenberg? Ladies and Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne. For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim. As long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges, let us discuss the venues. We kick off in the Principality of Oceania's harbor, city capital, Port Brilhaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Expedition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, the mark of their prowess and courage. Next, we arrive in the Principality of Montero's city and faith, Altaberry Heights. It is here that the second trial will be held. And finally, our heroes will return home to Grand Trad, where they will face off in one final showdown for the crown. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. First, he who is the closest to the throne, Sanctism, one of the only 68 Sanctifex. His Eminence, Forden. I claim no ambition, nor heeded calls to action. This, too, is but one of the gods' many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together. Lord Forden! Victory for Sanctimus Forden! Oh my god! He claims no ambition, more like he can't wait to be king. How shameless. He sure is popular, though. Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the crown theocracy, Master Judex, or Judak. Judex? I don't know how to say his name. I come before you all in loyal service to His Eminence. All those who seize the crown by force, I'll teach you the fear of God and to fear me. So it's all a bunch of sanctus? What cowards? What a cowardice crier! Where's Count Louise? Yeah, right. Where is Count Louise? Could it be that he hasn't entered? There's no way. Right, all settle down. Count Louise seems not to like standing upon a glorious stage such as this, and he has chosen to be absent for the opening ceremony. But those who support him might want to meet our next errand. Your attention, please. A brash young warrior serving Count Louise, Glodale the Blackhound. Look to the sky and wish no god can save you. Look to the sky and wish no god can save you. What our country needs is power. That guy? So he works for Louise? You know him? Doesn't ring a bell. We met him yesterday. Still using a stand-in, huh? Someone on Luis's level doesn't need to expose himself for Forden's traps. Better just to send someone else. Now he gazes from above like some sort of deity, waiting to strike at any moment. Truly a genius strategist. Well, it's your affection. That shit hit me. I'm sorry, that shit hit me in the feels. Hey, your affection. That bitch is singing that. She's singing that. Hey. Hero. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, that shit goes. Anyway, well, it's not quite all our contenders, but let's get on with introductions. Here to put bounties on the wealthy is Katharina Grand. By war, by conquest, by right is Rudolf Kraus. In it for the gauntlet runners, then the throne, is Lena Kaden. Sure to be popular by pledging for free drinks for life is Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous is Emilio Marizo. Wow, if we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems. And that concludes the noble aspirants, but there are still many more from all tribes and walks of life. We even have an elder candidate, can you believe it? What I know for sure is that this will be a show worth watching. Huh? An elder? How disgraceful. An elder wanting to begin? Get out! You just after the little frame anyway. You know your place, damn elder. What a joke. You filth should be banned. An elder could never be king. Damn it. These people. Calm down, Stroll. We knew this would happen, didn't we? In fact, things are simpler if they hate us. The only way to go is up. You're right. No such bad thing as publicity, after all. Besides, getting these people's attention as underdogs will be even more impressive. Let's give it all. Hey, elder boy! Sorry to spoil your fun, but we got news from the theocracy. It seems the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. If it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you'll be disqualified. Huh? Hulkenberg. This must be a mistake. It really is not here yet. What is he doing? You said you handled it, didn't you? Just wait and see and whatnot. I really did take care of it, I think. Probably. No, I'm certain. I secured a carriage for us. I don't know what problems you got, but rules are rules, and the tournament can't be delayed for you. Well, as they say, luck is also the asset a king must have. Now it's about to... Here it comes. Make way! Move! Out of the way! Nurse is crazy. What is that? It's a gauntlet runner. Whoa! Isn't she a marvel, chums? You're late. We were about to get disqualified. Shut up. Final check took a bit of time. I still made it. This is our carriage. Who is he? Our engineer and driver, more or less. What are you standing around for? We must be off it right away. This is still quite a runner, isn't it? Too good for us? How did you even get this? Of course it'd be good. This gauntlet runner was specially made for His Highness the Prince, after all. For the Prince? A royal carriage! Its construction was halted because of His Highness's assassination, but it seems Norris has been working on it in secret. His Highness made an old coot like me the royal engineer. I'm loyal to him, of course, but this carriage is also my dream machine. Put my heart and soul into it. I couldn't just give it up. I owe you my thanks. A journey to save His Highness, is it? This machine now has a proper purpose. I will take responsibility and accompany you wherever you may go, Captain. What a shock. Guess the kid's got some tricks up his sleeve after all. I'd call that a full roster. Now, aspirants for the throne, it's time to race across the land. Prove yourselves worthy and take the crown. Let the games begin. A dash into the wasteland. This is a great panel.
Now I face up, I hold up, I reach out
To the truth is I like.
seeking to seize on the whole moment, yeah.
Set out on the voyage.
Yeah. Naked truth lies only if you realize it.
I fear.
They sterilize. Stop the guerrilla warfare to keep it fair, bro.
That's Lotus Juice.
Smarter, greater cause.
Lotus Juice wrote the lyrics.
Stardom is near. Those who sympathize
Yeah.
with killers pass you by. Do not
Yeah,
waste
yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
your might to aid eyes to justice to them all.
I
Face out, I hold out,
I reach out to the truth and I like. And won't let the break away. Don't let me up, don't let me up. Can you set me free from truth? That is, Dun 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 dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's that shit. Anyway. Let me up. Can I come in? Can I come in? What's wrong? Are you leaving tomorrow, right? To stop the bad man like Papa was trying to do. I'll be cheering for you, so please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes. It's a promise. Alright. Promise. Next time I see you again, you can tell me. The next time you see me again, can you tell me about the world outside? Amazing! The capital's already that far back? At the speed we're going, we probably won't have much danger to worry about. So, this is a gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner, often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automatic vehicles designed for traversing wastelands. They are operated by either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena, traveling in the wilds on foot or even in lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. For now, we're just running along the highway. Set a course, lads. Oh, sorry. Please, head towards Martyria. Martyria? Oh, the town that placed the bounty? Down the old castle town, huh? Martyria, huh? Oh, and these crafty legs? Oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights, about... Bali good. Full steam ahead. Ah! Did I just fall off? Oh, no, I didn't. First time on a runner, huh? Leave the driving to me. You can have a look around if you like. Have a look? Let's go, Gallica! Let's go, Gallica! Such kids. Indeed. A lounge! Checkmate. So many books. A washroom. So comfortable. Even a toilet. I feel so refreshed. Beds. But cramped, but oddly pleasant. Look, Will, there's even a kitchen. Wow. They think they're on vacation? Truly, 'tis as if he forgets he is aiming to be king. Preposterous. Wait for me, guys. Stroll? Oh, this is the engine room, so simple and pragmatic. Am I the sole adult here? We're so far behind. Like dead last. 'Tis always like this. Why must I always... Are you crying? And this is the strategy room. This place is a moving fortress. Perfect timing. About time you tell us about the plan, Stroll. Right. About our bounty for the exposition of the brave. We're headed for the old castle town, Martyria. Here, we'll meet the one who put out the bounty for Heisme. Heisme, he's the criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children, right? A criminal? Did the task not specifically ask for a monster's head? Don't panic. We'll be pursuing Heisme, but it's not his head we will bring back. When I saw his name on the bounty board, I remembered something. There was a rumor that even the army was helpless against the lone felon. Is this Heisme guy that strong? He is a former knight, so must certainly be capable. But it's his hideout. That's a problem. Hideout? It's in the giant sandworm's nest. Giant sandworm? They are ferocious and terrifyingly massive monsters. Normal sandworms don't even compare. Countless have fallen victim to them. The army set out extermination parties time after time, but none returned. Now, even they have given up. Their entire area is avoided and treated a single calamitous hazard of. But Heisme managed to survive in such a blighted place and even make it his stronghold. If we could arrest him and learn his secrets, maybe we can hunt the giant sandworm. Its head will be our true target. The giant sandworm's head, certainly. It's a prize no one shall find fault with, but will it really go so easily? Will it really go to plan so easily? 'Tis possible others may have advanced to it before us as well. What do you think, Will? I trust Straw. Considering the goal we're trying to accomplish, we can't afford to play it safe. Besides, if he kidnaps and sells children, then I cannot let his atrocity stand. You certainly have a heart of gold. Interestingly, I know your goal is to save the prince, but I'm bally well curious to see what sort of king you'd make, boy. It seems the old loon has taken a liking to you, Will. Day 2 since leaving the capital. Hey, Norris. Why is it so bumpy? Can't you do something? That'd be in charge of terrain, lad. See? Got to let the suspensions get used to the hard ground instead of soft sand. I've missed all this green. Must be nice to fly everywhere. Ah! They got hit by a bomb, a cannonball, a cannonade. What the? A cannonade? Over there. Gauntlet runners? My star is right. My star is rising. Ah! Sanctism will reign. Ha ha! To avoid being petrified by the king's magic, it seems they're only aiming to break the other's runner. Stuck in the wilds with no working runner, even if they survive, they'll be out of the race. It's them, I think. One of them is Gudix Forden's confidant. The other one is Luis's man, Glodel. Cinch those bridges, chaps! How dare you! I'm my gauntlet runner! A kick? A kick? What? That gauntlet runner. You're the commander who's caused a ruckus at the opening ceremony. You would profane the sacred a second time? So be it. In God's name, be thou punished. This is bad. He's in the top 3. The royal magic will protect him from our attacks. You no-name candidates enjoy no such protection. Now, you shall know how powerless you truly are. That may be, but what about your men? Will? Cyclo. That's a good panel. Wind magic? Impossible! And without using an igniter? What's more, for a moment his form. Will, that magic? You can use it freely now? I think so. Continuing this fight now is but a waste of time. You shall pay for this. On that I swear. There he goes. That was close. I sure thrashed that old clunker of his. The state of it was something, wasn't it? Tis no time to celebrate. Tis no time to celebrate, Nurse. Because of your rash decisions. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? Why did you help? You think I owe you now or something? Huh? We weren't trying to help. Who'd want to help you? Hi, Glodel. Surely you can spare some gratitude for the crown that saved our lives. I believe the proper response here is thank you. What? What? We would have been fine without their meddling. That's the songstress, Lady Johanna. Juna. I truly, I can understand how starstruck you all must be. Well, then, on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls on me to get her signature and a handshake. Songstress. Wait, is she the same Nadia lady you sung at the opening ceremony? Why is she with that guy? Oh, blast, I can't take any more. Nerys, don't you dare take this from me. I knew the suspensions anywhere. You had Caden's workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts, no mistake. Louis really shells out for his own. You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? You mean me? Wow, a real living one. Hmm? It can't be. Shadurus. My Lord Louise, how kind of you to provide a professional escort. That Chad of a chauffeur had gotten us into so much trouble. It seemed you had to clean up my associate's mess. You have my gratitude. Louise? Seems he and the songstress are on the same side. Gratitude from him only makes me mad. My Lord Luis! My apologies for this travesty. You had graced me with the privilege of burying the Lady Juna, but I could have crushed the churchman like a bug, and I would have if those insolent fools hadn't. Sorry, don't care much. Glad to at least see Lady Juna is safe at least. Nelda Afaria Clemar man, Rasante Lady Knight. I see you're the Zorba. You're the one Zorba spoke of. The ones who wield an archetype. Archetype? Archetype? A mere boy such as you, wielding the hero king's magic, unfathomable most. However, there is the belief that a power which may be wielded by anyone, even without the use of modern magic, and igniters exists. And the fact that you're an Elder. If you do have such power, and we both strive for the throne, perhaps we shall meet again, if fate permits. I'll see you, loves. Damn that brat. Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector. Look at that runner soaring like a damn bird. And he's more imposing in person. Luis. That guy was terrifying. I thought he'd kill us with his gaze alone. 3 days since leaving the capital. Yeah. How do you still manage to spar with all this shaking? The shaking keeps me up. The shaking teaches me to keep my stance. It's preferable this way. Truly a royal knight. And, in my case, it forces me to get used to this thing quickly. Stroll, that greatsword. Yeah, when we fought that human in the capital, it was like I caught a glimpse of the role I must play. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Truly, nothing is finer than training. How about you, Will? Isn't it time you... What? Just nothing. Forget I said anything. You haven't even trained half as much as Stroll. How are you already this tired? Could it be because of that thing? Yesterday after using your power, you were all out of stamina. What did Luis call it again? I see, you're the one with the archetype. Archetypes, huh? Feels like I've heard that somewhere before. But where could I have heard it? Oh, right, Grias. Yes? Say it was archetype. Archetypes, I've heard. Archetype, I've heard. I've heard it's found in powers in those who walk righteous paths. That all I picked up from missions in the earlier days. Despite all my training and research, I've never managed to master it myself. Those who walk the righteous path. I'll be cheering for you. And so, they set out to bring back the heads of 2 monsters. That of the wanted villain, Heisme, and of the calamitous beast, the Great Sandworm. But will things go as planned? Find out next time. Wait, that's it? No, wait, that's it. No, wait, that's it. That's it. No. Oh, power of kings. In psychoanalysis, an archetype is a primitive mental image inherited from the earliest human ancestor, and supposed to present in the and is supposed to be present in the collective unconscious. In other words, it's a persona. Yeah, definitely a persona, but I'm not gonna talk about it. It did win Game of the Year, in a lot of different fan bases, but yeah, it should have won Game of the Year. This game was great. Metaphor was awesome. So the next chapter arrives on July the